everyone, it's Jamie
And I'm Julie.
and we're the Bean Ladies. And we're coming to you from our test kitchen in Brampton on a beautiful spring day. And today we're going to show you how easy it is to make one of our most popular soups at our show. It's the bean with bacon soup. Here it is in the package. And you can make this recipe in a crock pot or you can do it on top of the stove. You know what, Julie, in my family, bacon is a food group.
It's funny you should say that, Jamie.
Everybody loves
Everything's
bacon.
better with bacon.
Everything's better with bacon. So we're going to show you how easy it is to do it. Right now we're going to do it in a crock pot, but just so you know, you can also do this recipe on top of the stove if you don't have a crock pot. So I'm going to hand everything over to Julie, and I'm going to be. I don't know. I'm always the sous chef.
I know, you're so good at it.
I know.
Well, let's just keep it the way it is.
Okay.
Anyway, here's the bag, everybody. It's the creamy bean and bacon soup. Of course, as we've said many times before, all of our navy beans included in your soup mix are Ontario grown and non-GMO. That's so important today. It also has a spice packet inside. Everything has been pre-mixed for you in the way of spices. Just to let you know, by the way, if you're a vegetarian, the bouillon in this spice packet is chicken. So you might want to just take note of that. Anyway, let's start this recipe off and we'll just show you how easy it is.
Okay, so here we've cooked our bacon. This is pretty well ready to be removed from the pan. We're going to let it cool and then I'm going to crumble it to put in my delicious creamy bean and bacon soup. I'm reserving the bacon fat to cook my sliced mushrooms and onions. I'm breaking the bacon that I've cooked into pieces after it's cooled, and it's going to be ready to put in my soup. So I cooked my mushrooms and my onions for about 10 minutes. I think they're pretty well cooked now, and I'm just going to remove them. And I'm going to drain them from that excess bacon fat, and then I'll put them in my soup.
So we're using our crock pot, Jamie, and I'm just going to tell you what ingredients to add.
Okay.
Again, when you looked at your recipe on the front label, it said to soak your beans in cold water overnight, drain and rinse, and cook them for about half an hour. So this is exactly what we've done. So they're pretty well cooked, and Jamie, you are going to dump them in your crock pot.
Okay, easy to do.
Perfect. Follow along your recipe. 4.5 cups of water.
Okay, there's your water.
And the 8 slices of cooked bacon. That is not bacon, that is the vegetables, but okay. We've got 2 cups. We've got 2 cups of sliced mushrooms and 1 cup of chopped onions. Now we'll do the bacon, Jamie. 8 slices of cooked bacon.
There we go.
Our crock pot is making noises.
Yes,
It's working.
that's right.
That's right. And that's about it. Jamie, you're going to stir it. And now I'm going to add the seasoning spice packet. It's actually a secret. The Bean Ladies do not disclose what spices are in here, but it's
Family secret.
It's a family secret, that's right. And this is what makes that creamy bean and bacon soup taste so good. It's got a little bit of thyme in it. And just to get your attention, we've got a little bit of cayenne pepper. So it's got a little kick to it.
And a little bit of garlic.
And it does, has some garlic.
I'll just
Okay,
put a
you're going to
little
stir that.
Okay.
And that's how easy it is. We're going to put the top on here. 6 to 8 hours on low or 4 to 6 hours on high. If you want to do it in a pot, I do it many times in a pot on top of the stove, but you have to remember, you have to baby it a little bit, stir it occasionally because all of your heat comes from the bottom element of the stove. It takes about 2.25 hours.
That's why I love my crock pot so much.
Well, you can set it and forget it.
That's right. Put it on in the morning, and when you come home, you've got a hearty soup for dinner. I usually serve this for dinner with some salad and some nice crusty bread, and you've got a complete meal here.
This one it's creamy, it's delicious, it sticks to your ribs.
It's the one that we sell out of the most, I think, at our shows.
And the curried bean and bacon.
And the curried bean and sweet potato soup too.
That's right.
Okay, so after this is cooked, then you're going to remove it and you're going to add your cream.
That's right.
So we have about 1 cup of cream. If you wanted to use milk, you could use milk as well. And then you would just add this to your bean mixture in your crock pot after it's cooked and you're ready to serve it. Okay, so that's about it. Now, what we did is we did a recipe on top of the stove, and we're just going to pull it off right now, and we're going to taste our soup. So here we go. There we go. It's nice and full-bodied. You can see the mushrooms. Can you come in a little bit on that? And see that? You've got your pieces of mushrooms and onions. This is a soup that we don't normally puree. Our rule of thumb is if you put meat in your soup, I don't really like to puree meat in a soup. I just like to see the chunks of meat and vegetables in there.
So you do see the mushrooms in there?
I do see the mushrooms and I do see the bacon. So let's serve this up, Julie.
Okay, Jamie,
Here we
I
go.
have to tell you, your favorite soup is the curd bean and sweet potato.
It is.
And this is my favorite soup.
Okay, so let's serve some up.
I can hardly wait.
If you could just smell this right now, it's amazing.
And of course,
You can smell the bacon, you can smell the garlic, and here we go. We're going to taste the creamy bean and bacon soup. Let me stir. You ready? Cheers. Oh my God, let's have some more.
Jamie, you can taste that thyme, a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of garlic.
And a little kick from the cayenne right at the end. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Here's my third bite.
Okay.
Let's just make this lunch.
Yeah. So,
Thanks, Jamie.
you're very welcome. So that was our very, very easy creamy bean with bacon soup. Don't forget, you can order these online at beanladies.com. See us at our shows. More than likely, we'll be sampling this delicious soup over the summer and fall this year. And so please visit our website, beanladies.com. And for now, Julie and I say, see you later, everyone. at
Thanks,
Beanland.
everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.